Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I am going live this morning. I never do this, like, ever. Like, ever in life. But it is Palm Sunday. Today is Palm Sunday, and it is the celebration of Jesus's triumphal entry. And so I think that's important enough to like go live about and celebrate the fact that Jesus was triumphal over death and that he was victorious in everything that he attempted to do. And so I just want to talk a little bit this morning about the triumphal entry and why that kind of reflection helps us as God's people and helps us to navigate our every entry in our lives and everything that we are seeking to endeavor to do in our lives, simply because we have this successful and triumphal entry from the Lord. And so John chapter 12 gives us the picture of this when it talks about Jesus entering into the city of Jerusalem during a festival. And there was a large crowd that had heard he was coming. And so they went and they grabbed these palm branches. And they went out to meet Jesus shouting, "Hosanna. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord, the King of Israel." And so this is such a significant, like it's so significant, this event. I love that we get to celebrate this event as a church. Globally, right? We get to celebrate this and see Jesus's magnificent and triumphal entry into the city that he will reign and rule over, the city that he will reign and rule from. And so I think this is super, 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 super powerful. Like we really gotta, we're gonna have to work to capture all of this today as we all come together across the globe to celebrate. And I just wanted to say Hosanna in the highest, man. Hosanna, 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 Hosanna in the highest. Seeing Jesus being welcomed in as King. And how people's expectations differed from his. They differed from what he actually came to do. This act by the crowds was an attempt to coax Jesus, if you will. They were coaxing Jesus into bringing freedom, into bringing liberty that they desired to see. And so this is a really like important point to note, because Jesus isn't just doing something in response to the people. That's really good. Jesus is never doing things in response to the people's actions. And so I don't know who that's for today, but he's never doing anything in response to the people's actions. Jesus is doing everything in accordance with his Father's will. And so that is the major driving point for this conversation today, this celebration of Palm Sunday. It really is pointing us to this powerful reality that Jesus is not so much concerned about how the people will react. Jesus is concerned and pointing to the glory of the Father. And so while we're watching this, while we're looking at this scene unfold, what we get to see Jesus proclaiming the glory of the Lord and then also fulfilling Scripture. And so Jesus is doing this all the time, right? He's doing this all the time. He's proclaiming the glory of the Father, and he is fulfilling the word. And so the triumphal entry, this Palm Sunday, as we call it, is kind of a celebration of Jesus flipping our expectations on their head. It's a celebration of Jesus flipping our expectations on their head and helping us to really understand that Jesus is not around simply to just meet our expectations. Jesus' goal and purpose in our life is to fulfill the will of the Father in our life. And so Palm Sunday teaches us that. It teaches us that in spades. It teaches us that plentifully, because Jesus, at the moment of Jesus's power, at the moment of Jesus's height, the height of celebration for Jesus, at the moment of the height of his acclaim, there are crowds there. He's entering Jerusalem during the high festival days. He's going there and he's showing up. He's showing people. What's up, Jared? He's showing people that the reality for his life, the reality for his life, solely, clearly, purely, and ultimately is to fulfill the glory of the Father. Jesus is taking this moment where glory is being dumped onto him, where glory is being poured out to him, and he's showing us, listen, I'm getting ready to do something that's going to change the whole world. I'm going into this city to die. And as I go into this city to die, I'm getting ready to fulfill a whole bunch of scripture. I'm getting ready to fulfill the word in spades. He's coming in on this donkey. He's coming in on the donkey. Jesus being lauded and celebrated as the King of Israel, hoping that the expectation is that he liberates Israel. Some 150 years before, there was a revolution, right, that took place between two groups, and there was a liberation that took place.